So many of our YouTube family members commented on yesterday's video just showing our Easter celebration that there was so much dreamy natural light coming through all the windows in this kitchen space. And it was interesting that you guys noticed that on the video, because yesterday while I was cooking in the kitchen in here with Dayton, it was all I could think about was just how nice and calming and just like dreamy that light was that was coming in. The sun was warm. It was obviously illuminating the whole room. Like today, we have no lights on in here and it's a super overcast day. Like we're expecting a huge thunderstorm tomorrow. And there's still so much light coming in this room. So if I think, even just when I stand here and I look into the pantry room, that would have been the original kitchen and was originally the kitchen in this house. The lighting, even when the lights are on, it's so like dark and dingy, and I don't even think that upgrading to LEDs or anything would have made a difference. Just two smaller windows in there. So this was such a good choice to choose this room to do the kitchen. Not to mention, we obviously are having a bigger, now more open concept kitchen. It was pretty dreamy in here yesterday cooking.
Yeah, like all day I was a vibe.
All day yesterday when we were in here, we just kept thinking like we don't want to leave this space.
No.
Like it's so nice to just have it, you know, livable at this point.
Sorta.
We're gonna double layer a piece of 2x4 in the wall and bring it up to the height of the wall or the depth of the wall. For you would say that. And so I need two 20-inch pieces, and then we're going to be able to put a bar that we purchased to be able to put the actual hanger for the TV on it. It'll go flush with the front, and then we'll be able to have the security that we need to be able to put the brace on. So let's go cut it.
Tick tock, the clock keeps ticking. I don't know what I should do, and I wish you would be right here with me. My mind is filled with pictures of when we used to dance, but now I don't know where you are.
So because this wall is hollow and we're gonna have the TV here, we don't want the cords showing. So we're gonna pilot hole sort of augured out space here that our actual cord can go in, and then let gravity do its work. And there is actually an outlet at the bottom there, so then the plug will go behind where the cabinet's going to be at the bottom, and you won't see any cords or wires. Oh, little gravity helper.
Yeah, a little gravity puller.
I feel like I'm about to do some macrame.
TV macrame project coming right up. You gotta go in the studio backdrop if you're gonna do a DIY, Phil.
Oh my god.
Did you tie a washer in the bottom?
Yeah, I did. It's like I'm fishing.
Fishing in the wall. I mean, the hollow wall right here works to our advantage for this anyways. I don't think you'd be very good at macrame. You're all tangled up. How do I even know where my hook is? I'm trying to puzzle all the pieces that I need into this one board so that I don't have any waste at the end. Oh, do you hear the brick going today?
I see it.
So nice. Sun's shining. It was supposed to rain like really bad, and it's just been beautiful. Take that.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Where is the line between dreaming and feeling blue? It's 4 o'clock in the evening. I haven't left my room, but the truth is, if I'm honest, I feel stuck here in the middle. Am I one of those crazy people? Should I stay here or should I let go? Will the sheets over my head?
This is so much better than working inside where you're trying to build. Thank goodness the weather changed. Winter. I'm not going to say it out loud.
Yeah, no, don't jinx us. No. It is unspoken. You don't need to say.
Unspoken.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll take this any day.
This is just so much nicer. So much nicer to have the sawdust outside and not have to have all this in the house. And then, of course, it's so much nicer just to keep the building area that you're working in cleaned up so that you
Yeah.
have more focus on what you're doing. less chaos at the end of the day when you've worked all day and you don't feel like shop vacuuming 12 times before bed. I'm gonna do all my pocket jig holes outside, and then I can take everything in and assemble it right in the spot that needs to go in.
Yeah, perfect.
I have to be able to visualize where each part goes together, with it in 2D form, so that I can put it together 3D form and make all the holes I'm doing make sense to where so that I won't see any of them. Sorry, I just dusted.
You dusted me.
I had as soon as I did that in my head, I was like, another one bites the dust.
Leaving all my worries, I prepare for something new. Whatever it was that held me back, I'm sure it wasn't true. Holding on too long and unresolved questions hold you down. What could have been a friendly smile has turned into a frown. I'm moving on and on.
But where did you buy? I see this one's labeled.
Lower. This one says.
Shelf.
For our YouTube family members who have been taking wagers on how much wood glue I will go through in this kitchen renovation, as I know it's been a hot topic for many of you, this is the start of bottle number 2. So the way it is, it's not coming out. Perfect. Thank you.
Oh wow, I feel so useful. I'll cut the top of your glue any day, babe.
Thanks, Bob. The shelf's gonna have the chunky front on it like the ones we did the rest of the kitchen.
Yeah.
Really liked it, the look of it, as opposed to the 3/4 inch front.
It just gives it that finished look. I wish I could see your facial expressions. I can see it in your beautiful eyes.
Thanks. I have to wear this rag. A lot of you have asked in the comments last couple weeks when I've been outside why I have this on, but I get really, really terrible windburn on my face. If it's even just a tiny bit breezy, then later when I go in, I feel like I have a heat stroke or something, and I'm bright, bright red, and I get really, really chapped. So this is just my way of giving myself that extra bit of protection.
If you're looking to begin, then look no further than within. I'm satisfied with what I've got and still eager for more. The change that you've been looking for will come knock on your door. On and on. On and on. On and on. On and on. I'm moving on and on. On and on. I'm moving on and on. I'm moving on. I'm moving on.
I'm really happy with how much progress that I got done today on building this custom cabinet that would be perfect to put underneath the TV here. Life with boys, we decided that we absolutely were gonna have a TV in our eat-in kitchen spot here. I think with my sink facing, overlooking the brook and our table here, and then having the TV if I wanna watch like a cooking show or something. Whoa, our hydro just flickered. I thought I blinked really big there for a second. We're awaiting a thunderstorm tomorrow, but it might come sooner than we think. So yeah, we're really happy to be able to have this TV in here for numerous different functions that we're going to use it for. So whether you have a TV or you don't, this makes the most sense for our family, and I kind of love the way it looks. Really made this space look really homey. And today we just cooked something in the kitchen, and I was facing the table, and we were watching the show, and it all just made sense, and it's really coming together. At the face frames and everything on, the shelf is all built. This top piece here is going to be a shaker style long drawer here that will have 2 of the large gold handles on it, 1 on either side. And then the bottom is going to be 2 shaker style doors here that are going to have the smaller handles on them, similar to what we did with the cabinets around the kitchen. Now my dilemma is, do I add a pop of color to this because it's kind of separate and more a piece of furniture because we're not doing a countertop on top? Or do I do it white so it looks completely cohesive with everything else in the kitchen? That's my dilemma right now. So leave a comment down below. Would you add a pop of color to this once it's finished in the doors and drawers? Or would you paint it white? I know for sure I'm gonna do the gold handles. I already have them prepared, but I just don't know if I should do a color or if I should do the fresh white like everything else. You guys always have such good opinions, and I love having you guys part of our process here and deciding on some of these elements of our space. So let me know. Okay, thank you so much for cheering me on. I hope that I can finish this up tonight and into tomorrow so that we have another area done before we finish off our island. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, quick side note. We had a little bit of an issue today using a backup camera that we have that we started using earlier in our channel days when we were running out of battery today building so long outside, and so the footage went a little bit wonky today. So not something that's gonna continue, but we didn't wanna miss out on showing you guys a lot of work that we did today. So I hope that you enjoyed the progress despite our little wonky footage.